Sagittarius. Okay, so please keep in mind that not all my messages on my channel will resonate with every viewer, but it will resonate with someone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, all right? Okay, also, please keep in mind that the energy I'm reading is fluid. The time is fluid in my readings as well. All right, so I'm reading the energy. And as always, the viewer will need to put the energy where it goes. Okay, that is not my job. My personal readings are paused right now. Okay, so thank you for your understanding and your patience. I'll let you know when I reopen those readings. All right, please hit that like button, help my channel grow. You can hit the subscribe button if you would like to be informed of future readings from me. You can also check out previous readings as well under the live tab, which is pretty much where I've been doing my readings. Okay, the description box has the information of the decks that I may use or I'm going to use, and also if you'd like to donate to my channel, that information is there as well. Okay. All right, let's get into it. What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay, let's see. Mercury is showing up here for you. There's a analyzation taking place with some kind of communication that could have taken place or is taking place or about to take place. All right, you have Venus here. Venetian energy, you have some kind of attraction. There's a lot of communication about what you're attracting right now because you're attracting pleasure, good times, things you enjoy with Venus. All right. You have good fortune behind that. So these blessings and good fortune with Jupiter bringing in the attraction and pleasure and good times. It's like, don't overanalyze it, or there could be a lot of communication that is overanalyzing and communicating about these blessings or what's coming in for you, Sagittarius. All right, what is happening for Sagittarius? I may get on, and also when I finish with this reading, I may do another reading after sometime this morning. Okay, so what is happening for Sagittarius at this time? I feel like I'm whispering. The sun. All right, there's some kind of light in the situation. Okay, so it's something about, it's not a matter of good or bad. It's a matter of limits or not, whatever is limits or unlimited. So if a belief is limited or unlimited. Okay, we got the moon and the sun. I am aware of the new moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius, so there could be some kind of reactions about what is being brought up, this communication or this analyzing of your whatever blessings you're attracting. So as you attract, then there's reactions, but it's how you react or respond. You have a choice to react or respond. And by responding or not responding or knowing, whatever choice it is you make, you'll gain respect of yourself here. So it's about maintaining, it's like maintaining your own respect here, if that makes sense. What's happening for Sagittarius at this time? This energy that's showing up here. The third house. Okay, you got the right connections or an idea in question. There's communication and analyzing on that Jupiter energy. You could be taking a look at something or wondering if something is too good to be true or something, but there is a possibility here that is a good thing for you. All right, there's an obsession or a power struggle with Pluto energy. Third house is Taurus. Okay, what's this about? A mystery, a personal power. Okay, need to control for personal power as you attract the right connections and blessings. So you're somebody is struggling with, okay, they're struggling with, it looks like they're struggling with the mystery of their own laws or philosophies or belief they're attached or obsessed with. Somebody's obsessed with some kind of mystery, philosophy, and law, and confusion surrounding this question. So maybe it's a question that needs to be asked in a different way, maybe. So you might, Sagittarius, be asking a question in a different way, which created a struggle about your blessing. Leadership, the right connection, what makes you feel secure. This was a challenge about your security, a mystery. You could have a mystery connection. Home base or family. Sagittarius, you're right behind the support. Or you are your own support system right now. Because you're or you're building a support system that is gosh, for humanity's sakes, hopes, wishes, future, understanding. You understand what you're doing with Leo and your support, or what makes you feel secure. It's going because you understand what, and it doesn't, and it does. Someone else doesn't have to understand what you're doing. You know what you're doing here. Okay, Sagittarius, second house. That was second house is Taurus. Third house. I'm confused now. Aries, Taurus, Cancer. Is there Cancer here? Oh, this is the past, possibly. Okay, this is about your ability to be patient, a leadership. If you're being shifted to a leadership. Yeah, leadership. I don't know why that sounded funny, but it did. The right connection, leadership, and patience. Somebody's seeing your qualities or your patience, a right connection. So, yeah, the sun and the moon. Okay. The yin and yang, there's polar opposites here, or there's something opposite of, it's like as soon as you react or respond differently, it changes something here. What's a change? This communication, analyzation, Mercury again. Mercury retrograde, or it can be information about the past. He's looking or analyzing. All these are in reverse. I mean, so it's like your blessings weren't, though. That Jupiter card was aligned with the attraction. That was in reverse. These are the laws of philosophies. Okay, analyze again with the belief is the law or philosophy or spiritual law or philosophy being communicated here, limiting or not limiting. Capricorn, there's a lot of focus and dedication to something here, a secret power, mystery of that secret power. Is this for Sagittarius about this? You're kidding. This is about what you want. You voiced what you wanted, and you your voice with the communication. Your voice has something to do with this Sagittarius. It's attracting the right. And here we got Gemini again with communication. What you want to be known, or someone's communicating something you don't want to be known, or you didn't think. I don't know, what is that? The philosophy, philanthropy. Wait a minute. It's a hidden belief here. A quick, you want to change something quick with communication, keeping the involvement hidden. That's part of that mystery. the mystery is attached to a belief. Somebody has some kind of belief that I don't want to be known. Sagittarius, Pisces energy, Gemini energy, and communication. Philanthropy, and this belief about this big idea. Somebody could have had a big idea, but it was based on personal power as well to get reactions with that moon, but that's all being brought to light with the sun. Results from the history of a past, hidden involvement, Cancer, and Pisces, water energy, emotions, keeping possible hidden emotional attachments and some kind of investments, power again. It's rather confusing here. I want to look, what is, well, it came out so nicely there. Ah, the blessings. This is a challenge, this belief. What is to be known? Challenging information coming about or in. Somebody was dedicated with that Capricorn energy that came out to challenging information or a belief or over-analyzing what you want for some reason, or you're over-analyzing what you want. This is, again, a question to be asked in a different way. Results from the secret. Whatever result of this secret or what was hidden is a blessing and good fortune, or it's attached to the idea of, the belief of. I'm going to come back over here and look at this question. What is this question? Because it's a belief that a different way of looking at the question. A different way of looking at the question. I just said a question to be asked in a different way. When that happens, an unexpected change occurs with Uranus. With this connection or these connections or whatever leadership leading the connections. It's about where you're going, your destiny, and this is the 10th house, your career or where you're going. Taurus behind it, your beliefs. Again, with the belief and what is to be believed. So this is impressing beliefs. Leo impresses beliefs with a hidden aspect to it for some reason. To create challenges. You get results from honesty and strength because you had the honesty and strength to ask a question in a different way, and therefore there's an unexpected change. I'm going to use these cards first. This is for Sagittarius with this connection or a different way of looking at 10 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Pentacles, security. So that's your foundation. They took some kind of potential off the table with the 7 of Pentacles. With or about this Aries energy, or this was a challenge about order. You're like clearing up some kind of clutter within and around you. This is a responsibility that is either not yours or someone is, it's having to do with accountability with one's beliefs and or a belief about a question or a communication or a desire or a challenge. Whatever's been over-analyzing the situation, we have an Ace of Wands. Okay, that could be the unexpected change. The unexpected change is growth. Growth is occurring. 5 of Swords, there was conflict, or there is conflict with these impressions. Whatever took a gamble or impressed a challenge to stifle some kind of growth. So the growth occurs when the question is asked appropriately. Let's see. Death is in reverse here. Over this Leo energy. Transformation in reverse. This impression is no longer, what is that? 8 of Cups in reverse. This is change, taking a chance, going towards something new, but it's in reverse. And it came over here over this question. So also the Queen of Swords in reverse, over analyzing, unresilient of this time, overstepping boundaries possibly, or this communication is based upon 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles was in reverse, some kind of order. We trying to create some kind of order with the Emperor upright and Aries here about a belief. Doesn't want a belief to be broken down into pieces. Broken down into what? Truth? I don't know. Wow. Hope in reverse, 7 of Swords. Judgment, doesn't want to be judged, trying to think. Accountability accounts. Someone who hasn't gotten to the point where accountability has taken place, therefore karma is still being created. Crossroads in reverse. Wow, this belief isn't getting anywhere. This information isn't getting anywhere. 8 of Cups in reverse. It's not moving forward. It's not transforming. And here there's a growth potential. What is this for Sagittarius? 3, motivation in reverse. Regeneration in reverse. Proposal upright. A belief about a love or a love offer. Knight of Cups upright. Lack of motivation, lack of regeneration at a crossroads. There's a justice coming in about an opportunity. Somebody's lacking some kind of emotional maturity here about a belief. This result from honesty and strength. That's how you get out of the crossroads. Being honest with a situation or whatever it is that's needed to be honest about. Well, here's the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. 5 of Swords, the end of conflict. Okay, this same card showed up a couple of minutes ago, and it was about staying. If you stay in conflict, then the change doesn't, the change occurs when the conflict ends, but it doesn't have to. This equals 7 swords. It doesn't have to, it's not going to end the way someone expected, or it doesn't have to. An end is not an end. It's a new beginning, something like that. Why is that so confusing? Because something wasn't generous. They thought somebody needed to give to them, generous, but it's not. It was or giving or receiving based upon a deceptive belief. What is that? And there could be like some entitlement here. 2 of Cups, endurance in reverse, resilience in reverse. These gonna need to surrender to the situation. It's like, you're not going to be able to control somebody's trying to control all aspects of something that is out of their reach. I get here but it's for a reason. There's a wish fulfillment right here, regardless of what this receiving or giving was about. All right, something's in the formative stage, immature or being hungry. All right, that question. Yeah, so it's about how the question's asked. This is about seeking attention. Immature. I said something about emotional immaturity or some kind of immature energy that is in stormy relationships. Okay, there's an unexpected change about these stormy relationships where there's troubles and uproars, stirring up, meant to stir up things up because or about for attention, possibly. What is happening in your Sagittarius? All right, let's get funny, interesting way. Your ideas are being rejected. Wow. Okay. So it's about the question or the connections in the where the information's going. So it's about the source resources, where the resource of the information. Okay. Not satisfied with results either. Why? Last minute changes. Too late behind schedule. This growth, what is happening? Excuse me. You got the real deal here. Then there's some last minute change. There's a different way, an unusual example of a change or a growth to ignite growth. There's something being ignited or ignition or something. And last minute changes. Somebody's told someone no or got rejected at the last minute, whether it be travel, a situation, work, whatever. Being told no or being rejected was actual protection from something here. Being asked to stay open-minded. The right connections are there. You have the answers to the question. And you also have opening doors and access to the growth. So you're the one with access to the growth here, the Ace of Wands, Sagittarius. And you have the answers. Okay, so this leadership position, the patience that you have had with this energy that is stuck with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups upright, you have the ability to walk toward the Nine of Cups, which is over here. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what was there. It was like, are you going to accept less than you deserve, or are you going to take a chance on a wish fulfillment? And you have the answers to that. Cannot break the ice, a chilly reception, and bleak. There's a leader, or could be Leo, but there's a Scorpio. There's just the energy of that rejection. If someone could have thought rejecting you would, would make but you actually questioned something in the right way just because it was held to a belief or a law or a philosophy that limits. So access is going beyond a limit. Okay, so whatever can't break the ice, it's like you're not on the frequency to, you're being granted a blessing, ripe for picking, perfect timing, get ready, yes and yes. Well, get ready because you're taking flight, you're at peace with decisions, you made the right decision, a right one for you. A patient one. Oh, excuse me, I had an itch. So it's about getting ready, perfect timing. But it's in your hands. Do what you want to do in perfect timing. So it's like you're not going to miss the opportunity. Okay. Sagittarius, you're not going to miss the opportunity. On pins and needles, here, patience, what you want and getting what you need. That is part of this lesson. And then whatever rejected you is on pins and needles. something from the past that you walked away from. Unreceptive to new ideas, so now it's stuck. Eight of Cups in reverse is the card of stuck, or you're stuck, or whatever is stuck is about being at peace with what you decide and cutting the cord to what you don't want to bring with you here. And whatever residual, there's like a residual Mercury energy from the past with this 80s burning out, not burning out, but it says burning through money, poor investment, and broke, and no new ideas. Okay. Don't risk it all on this communication or a losing proposal, this overanalyzing. Don't risk it all on, don't risk it all on, well, because you're taking flight, uplifting and at peace with decisions. Again, same thing. Some kind of communication wanting you to invest in something, but it's the Queen of Swords in reverse. It is based upon some kind of force. You're not, that affects something, or affects what here. A budding star. Okay, let's see. Stuck inside, grinding gears. Too much work is being put in, overthinking. It's about don't risk. So don't overthink something, because the answer could be very simple. A piece of the puzzle could be simple. I just want one here. That's starved for attention again. Taking flight. Wow. There's a belief here about a flight or a move, or some travel could be involved here with this flight. A piece with a decision or a belief of what you want to be known about your decisions. You have a 7 of Swords. I see this 5 and 2 as 7, being hungry or starved for attention because you aren't taking a gamble. So it's doing something to get attention. There's been a last minute change, too late and behind schedule. There's an empty promise here, and you voided something out. Something's too late. You already voided it. So if you already avoided it, that's an end to a shady deal, a dark road. Okay, so there's also been some kind of shady deal, hungry for attention, that is behind schedule and going to have a last minute change, because there was some kind of desire of a challenge here, and now it's like creating a challenge. Instead of creating a challenge in one place, the challenge is being created in a different place, but one with that you're not even attached to, something like that. Does that make sense? The Hierophant. Here, Taurus energy, past again, reflection. Okay, there's some kind of commitment or access. You have some kind of spiritual commitment or access. You're an unusual example here. This is an opening door that is unusual. Could be a door to a marriage or a spiritual contract. Wow, and there you are, right behind this reflection. Or this reflection, this angelic energy is helping you reflect in such a way where you're asking the right questions of a higher vibrational frequency, or learning how to speak wisely to yourself, or about the situation or others. This is also some kind of guidance of the past that you could have broken free from, that was worrisome or had some anxiety to overcome about some kind of access or difference of belief systems in such a way that limits or doesn't limit again. Judgment is in reverse. Okay, so it's about a love or a love offer with the Ace of Cups. You have access. It's about having compassion with that self-reflection, because there's a lot of over-analyzing and communication about a choice in love that you have access to, or there's been some kind of energy wanting you to take a risk or a chance on something. That's the Sun in reverse, more in reverse. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, he's not happy that you're choosing to walk away. To Nine of Cups, which also then turns into the Ten of Cups. The Sun in reverse doesn't want you to be ready for a wish fulfillment, or this leader is being shown for something of the past. This is also honestly assessing Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, low, lots of movement. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is news. You did what you want to, so it created some kind of news. The Moon, some kind of illusion. The Chariot, movement forward. Fear, out of fear, away from fear. You didn't stick. You're not in fear. Something is in fear, though. The Sun's in reverse and the Moon here. In fear about some kind of movement or blessing coming in that you actually planted a seed in the past for, or you were patient, or it was something that you wanted or needed, or you received. No. Eight of Wands, manifestations. What is this risk? Oh yeah, don't risk it all. 8, that's abundance. Communication about what you're working hard on, but it's about what you're working hard on. Be really disappointed. It's like, I don't know, where's your focus is on love. It's like somebody else, the Emperor in reverse, somebody else's focus is not, so it's about focus, that Capricorn energy, dedicated, what he dedicated to you. This is over long periods of time here. I mean, your decisions, what you're working hard on, something, it's like the opposite is energies here. It's the mirroring effect of the shadow. Okay, because when you look into water, you see a reflection, but it's not, and you don't see everything exactly the way it is. It's a reflection. So you're missing some details. Or there's, what is this? Tower in reverse, Aries energy again. Devil in reverse. Not tempted by this energy. There was a shift in a belief. This is attached to a belief, a limiting belief. It could be about abundance or mindsets of 10 of Pentacles. I just said it could be about abundance, and I didn't know that. Wow. All right. 10 of Cups in reverse. There's that 10 of Cups that I'm talking about. Somebody could be focused on money and not love. Okay, so there's some, or didn't think you could have both, or there was a limiting belief about abundance and love or support and home and family. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Not reuniting with codependent energy that is unhappy, ripe for picking, because you got a 10. You had that good fortune and attracting. So this Devil Tower energy is knowing what's coming in for you. because they're hungry enough to notice. This is a belief system about abundance and a belief system about traditions that are limiting things that, again, it's like either part of the solution or part of the problem here with that devil tower. Forcing something. No, Laurie, no, you're not forcing anything here. Hard work being put into is being rewarded. It's like not sharing with the, or giving to the inner, this past energy is attracting this brand new beginning of abundance that is out of somebody's reach or touch. The energy is, it's our untouchable because it's real or something. Divine flow because it's in divine flow. Okay, so let go of the attachment of the outcome and let the universe bring gifts. Are you kidding? Well, okay, so the good fortune and the blessings of Jupiter. Might be looking at question's a little too hard there. Let's see. I don't know what one last move. Oh my gosh. You have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you accomplished. One last move. Or there's one last move, one last attempt, one last thing before a right connection comes in that actually, so it was like you're gonna notice it very quickly, this whatever it is, because it is, if you're in divine flow and it's part of divine flow, then you're gonna recognize it. That makes sense. Okay, okay, these cards are really slippery. I'm not used to shuffling so many. So let's see. I'll get used to it. Steady as you go. Okay, navigate with patience and resilience. The word patience with patiently. Resilience is in reverse. Okay, resilience has something to do with your energy, Sagittarius. So, all right, your resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. This is like clown, joker energy. So steady as you go. You're not doing the duality dance. So there's some kind of duality dance. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery. Well, I talked about a mystery at the beginning. There is some kind of mystery for you to discover, some kind of blessing. Somebody else has a mystery to discover, which will also be their blessing, because everyone will attract what they deserve eventually, right? So embrace the mystery, embark on a journey, and discover and watch a secret unveiled before you. All right, revelations await as secrets. You get messages. Wow, secrets emerge. And you have access to those because you're asking the right questions, or you're asking the correct source for of the answers. Okay, so in the rhythm of the I, which is hidden in what is unveiled in the rhythm of I something. I don't know. The hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and mind. If you don't have an open heart and mind about the question, then the answer is not going to come from there either. So it's about the answer is ready to reveal itself when someone's ready to receive it. Something like that. Let's see. There's a growth potential and the harbor of peace. Well, you're doing what you want to create peace here. Okay. You're seeking it, whatever opportunity. It's like get ready, perfect timing. You'll seize the opportunity. You're not going to jump ahead of the opportunity, which will, if you jump ahead of the opportunity, it'll actually put you behind the opportunity. Something like that. So you have a harbor of peace. Find serene refuge in the potential and embrace the gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Whatever wasn't stilling your waters, because you have growth and potential, that is the dove of peace here. And it is embrace the change to unlock your full potential. Wow, what you put the work into is going to manifest. We have fantasy land here. These are those rainbow mountains. They are in Peru. So I was right the first time when I said that. And then the two, I don't know, a while back. And make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page with this fantasy land. Don't risk it all on this. It's about resilience. How resilient. So what you're going to dedicate your time and your focus on short or long periods of time or on a timeline. Wow, I got trust your path up over here. And learning secrets. Wow. Again, with the secrets, we have an ear in reverse here. So stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. Okay. Trust your path. Listen to intuition, seek direction, and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journey within. You have access and answers here, and access and answers here, because the devil is in reverse and the tower is in reverse. You're not creating destructions because you're hungry for attention, or deceptions because of these beliefs or these things. We started with divine flow. I do believe that that's what we started with over here at the underline of the deck. And here. Oh, this is hilarious. Because you let go of the attachment of the outcome and let the universe bring gifts. That was the first of these cards that I read. So the gifts are still going to come regardless, which is totally awesome. Let's see here. Revealing your true self with amethyst. Amethyst is relevant at this time, about to be revealing your true self, and it's about as you allow others to know the true you, then vice versa. Okay. Divine life purpose with aquamarine. Well, trust the signs and the inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Unified answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door to divine solutions and support. For Sagittarius, what's happening here? Spiritual protection in reverse. There's a belief about this protection or spiritualness, or this what was dishonest over here. Ready to love again, and it has to do with love, about being ready to love, or this energy that was put out is going to come back. Let's see. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically, and it's in reverse. Somebody's worried about their protection, and you know what? That stays there. Let's see. Be of service with divine life purpose. Wow. So there's a question or an idea or an unexpected change or an unusual example of a purpose or a service. And there's just some kind of secret involved. Secret service. Okay. Give without expectation. That is about trusting the path and into the divine flow. Letting go of the outcome of the situation allows it to be. So the less attachments and beliefs to it, the more real it's going to be. So the less it's labeled, the more real it's going to be. Express your feelings, set your intentions. Okay, ask. You have answered prayers. So if something was answered, something's been asked for, right? Okay. Kindness counts. Okay. Your purpose is about kindness and joy. Wow. You're in a leadership position. This is what you express in your creative endeavors, or this is what you're bringing to the table here. So where I want to put this stuff, and let's see. Okay, what's beginning? Calm is not a weakness. So this is, be patient at this time. Your prayers are being heard and answered. This is Charlotte over here with the, that's a beautiful spoon. Let's see. What does this answered prayer have to do with? Death is an illusion coming out in reverse and breaking through some kind of illusion. It had to do attachment to fear, because choose love over fear is in reverse. And you didn't choose love over fear, or in fear of the spiritual protection or belief that is attached to some kind of fear, trust or loss, or guidance. Everyone has some kind of faulty service or guidance, secret lack of value, chose something because they didn't see their value. If somebody would have saw their own value, they might have made it, because you're at peace with your decision. So at peace with decisions here. There's a hungry energy. What's here? Possess self-confidence. Maybe just say no here. Trust your path. You trust your path because your path is being tested or judged. Never judge another. Someone who's here attached to a judgment. Stay open-minded. Again, you're joyful here. Or your challenge is joy. It's about a belief when your beliefs are right for you in reverse with the service. Okay, interesting. So service and belief. That is not to, there's a belief that's not doing a service here. Possess self-confidence. One more. Thoughts create your reality. Right, because the belief is attached to thoughts, which are going to create your reality. So when it's attached to something that is limiting, it creates a reality that is limiting. Like attracts like, right. It just creates a reality that is limiting with like attracts like. Wow. Okay. You know what? Let me pull up a couple other things. Thank you for your patience. I just want to clear some space here for it. Let's see. Do this first here. What would like to come off for Sagittarius? If this was helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button. All right, I got the peace. I got the peace. All right, I got the peace, the sun, tiger eye, and fluorite. Wow, this is like self-confidence that is going, and strength here with the sun and tiger eye and peace. This, like my That makes me want to pull an Unshakable inner peace card. Because that's like the energy I'm getting. Unshakable inner peace. Your tribe can't show up until you do. These are the unshakable inner peace cards. Your true tribe can't show up until you do. So you're attracting energy that is very like-minded right now, Sagittarius. Let me just get one here. Goes right on it. Oneness is the way. Prioritize self-love and care. You got flowers blooming out of everything over here. Oneness is the way. Okay. This fluorite is more green than it is purple, but it has very much a purple hue in it. Very light purple. Fluorite's pretty fragile. This tiger eye is also brown and blue. So it's funny, the stones I have, well, the amethyst isn't ametrine I have in there, but different color. You know, it is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go ahead and see what wants to come out here for Sagittarius. And I'm not going to do this for all readings, but I will right now. Okay, so what do I got here? For Sagittarius, don't. D-O-N-T, don't. Wow, don't run. Horn or something. Don't run. Okay. I'm not sure what letter that was, so if something flips over, I'm just going to have to leave it there. I got tune, like a cartoon. Well, actually, cartoon might be here. Close, but not quite. Cartoon. So tune in. I got moon. Tune into the moon. My goodness, okay. I almost got lunar. I don't have an E. Oh, yes, I do. There's a blunder here. A blunder. Okay. Huh. There's a blunt. Could be, blunt has a couple different meanings, so take it as it resonates, right? All right, trust your gut here. I have gut. I got nut. I got put. I got moot. I got root. Mood. Blue. Bluer. I got burnt. B-U-R-N-T. Proud. P-R-O-U-D. Crowd. C-R. Oh, it ain't C-R-O-U-D. It's C-R-O-W-D. Oh, crowd could be significant anyway. Hunt. Hunter. Runt. Doom. Noon. Moo, as in cow. Rod. Hook. H-O-C-K. Hook. Rock. Rook. Brook. Took. I have earn, URN, cook, dock, knock, Knock. For sure I have a K. Yep. Knock. Try, TRI. Okay. No, to, TOO, let. I got corn, both CORN, corn, either one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thanks a lot, Sagittarius. I'll see you next time. And I do hope this was helpful.